What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you 4 reasons as to why you should be using a credit card instead of a debit card. Make sure you like that video, give me a subscribe. Let's get right into it. All right, so I'm going to give again 4 ways and 4 reasons as to why you should be using a credit card versus a debit card. Now, again, I'm not being, I'm not pro credit card or pro debit card or anti debit card. I'm just going to give you 4 reasons why you should be using a credit card. If you want to give me, if you want to give me a suggestion, or if you maybe would like this, let me know. Hey, you gave me the 4 reasons on a credit card, and then give me 4 reasons on why I shouldn't use a credit card. And I give you that to kind of give you the pros and the cons. If that's cool with you guys, you let me know if you want to see that video. Just drop that down. But today's video, again, 4 reasons as to why you should be using a credit card. Now, the first thing is the rewards. Now, this is not with every credit card, but more than likely, this is, like I would say, 90% of the credit cards you have. They want to entice you to use these cards. Make sure you use them responsibly, though. And we'll get into that in a different video. But for this video, you get rewards. Those rewards can be cash back. Those rewards can be airline miles. They can be hotel points. They can be credit card points that you can use for travel and gift cards or statement credit. They give you rewards to use these cards. And as long as you're using them responsibly, you'll always get ahead. AKA, make sure if you have it, you paying it in full. If you don't have it in your pocket, don't spend it on a credit card, okay? That's the best way to get, always be ahead. Use these rewards to actually get things and not pay off the debt. But you actually do things that you know you were going to spend this anyway, and now you got a reward for it. So it makes sense. So that's the first reason. The first reason is going to be you get these awesome rewards depending on what credit card you have. You know, the rewards will vary, but all in all, you get some type of reward for about 90% of the cards that we have here in the US. The second thing is going to be it helps your credit. Now, to me, this is the most important one. If you're somebody who's new and starting off, this helps you build. If you're somebody just, you've already got your credit, it's helping you maintain. That's pretty much all it is. It's helping you build your credit. It's also helping you be really financially responsible, especially again for the newbies. And it's okay to be a newbie because I was a newbie not too long ago. It really helps you build up your credit. And that's pretty much all it is. It's pretty short and sweet. Can't really say much more about that. And again, you don't obviously have to spend or swipe your card to do so. But if you're getting rewards and you're learning, you're being financially responsible and stuff, it's helping your credit because each month this is being reported to the credit bureaus. Hey, this person's making an on-time payment, and that's great. The more you do this, obviously over time, the better your score is going to be. So it helps your credit, it builds your credit, and all that good stuff. So that's number 2. It helps build, maintain, restore, all that stuff with your credit. Number 3 is going to be fraud disputes, merchant disputes. Now, if you don't know what that is, because I have a banking background, so if you don't know what fraud disputes are, merchant disputes are, I'm going to tell you the difference real quick. A fraud dispute is something, let's say somebody skims your card, so they get your information from maybe like a gas station or ATM or something like that. If this was your debit card, right, you're screwed. Like if this was your debit card and they took $500, you're literally missing $500 from your account. And that hurts. That really, really hurts you, especially if that was your last $500, you had to pay rent or something like that. Trust me, I've seen it before, okay, on a daily basis. It hurts, okay? So it really hurts you. Make sure, okay, I know I've said hurt 3 times, but again, fraud disputes can kill you, especially, when it doesn't feel good. You can be on vacation and now, you're in a different country and you've used your debit card at an ATM and now somehow they had a skimming device on the ATM. Now they got your credit card information and they just went to town on you, okay? I never use my debit card outside of the country. I don't even use it inside of the country. Gas stations are notorious for that. ATMs outside are notorious for skimming devices. Outside of the country is obviously notorious for skimming devices. So just to really kind of just stop all of that, use a credit card. Okay, use a credit card for everything. And it's really good to have Visa, MasterCard, Amex, have them all. So if you're out of the country and maybe Amex is not accepted, you have Visa or MasterCard or something. So that's what fraud is. Somebody just takes it. A merchant dispute, let's say like you stayed at a hotel and let's say like you got into the hotel room and there was just like something really tragic was in the hotel room that you didn't like. It wasn't fraud, but it wasn't, you don't like it, you wasn't happy with the service. Maybe you were displeased with the service and the hotel says, well, no, I'm not giving you your money back. Well, if you do it with a debit card, your money is really on hold and it's really affecting you, right? It still hurts. Credit card, you call them up, you dispute it, they'll do an investigation. It's not hurting your pocket. You can still use your credit card if it's a merchant dispute. If it's fraud, they'll send you out a new card. And your pockets, your actual liquid money, your cash, your hard-earned money is not being held up. The bank's money is being held up. That credit card's been held up. So that is number 3, fraud disputes, merchant disputes. So let's get into number 4. Number 4 is going to be holds. And that doesn't sound good at all, no matter how you put it. Something is being held. Now this is really notorious for hotels. This is also really notorious for rental car places. So I'm not going to say any names, but we all know the rental car places. We all know the hotels. Depending on where you are, some may not do holds at all. It's very rare. Some do holds that are cheap. Some do holds that are really expensive. It really depends on the type of hotel you're checking into. If you're checking into one of those really high top-notch hotels, I mean, I've seen like an incidental hold just to make sure like if you don't mess up the room or something for like $100 a night. I've seen it. Now just imagine if that was your debit card that you gave to them, and let's say that $500 you were actually looking to spend. Well, guess what? Now it's on hold, right? And it may be on hold for another 7 to 10 business days until after you leave the resort or the hotel. So that's extra 2 weeks, business days, 10 business days is extra 2 weeks possibly that your money is on hold, okay? And that's not good. Again, your hard-earned cash is being affected. It's just sitting there. You can't touch it. That's not good. Same thing with rental car holds. And I've never used a rental car personally, but again, I have a banking background, obviously, from previous years. And we see that, and I hear about it all the time. This rental car company got a hold on my account for, I hear it, I see it all the time. $700, $600, $800, I've seen that, right? So it's really important to use, again, a credit card because your money is not on hold, the bank's is. You still have your liquid cash and you're good to go. You can go out there and, rent a car and all that stuff. And again, all this kind of comes into play. If you gotta, you're using your card, you're getting points, you're building your credit portfolio. You're also protecting yourself from fraud from your liquid cash, and you're preventing these holds that's really really holding you back from using your money. So again, all those 4 reasons, again, rewards, cash back, miles, points, whatever you want to do, depending on the credit card you have, your points, your rewards will vary. Also, it's going to help you with your credit. It's also going to help you prevent fraud and keep your money in your pocket. And it's also going to prevent you from losing money for a short period of time. Even though it's about 2 weeks, it's still a very long time, actually. It's gonna really prevent holds as well on your money. So those are the 4 reasons why you should be using a credit card. I'm sure there are other reasons. So if there are other reasons for all my credit experts out there, make sure you put that in the comment section. If you want to see a video of why you should not be using a credit card, let me know. Or why you should be using a debit card, you let me know. Make sure you give me a like. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.